Oh, you are a natural. That was so special. And I love all your medals. Well, we're about to be in the kitchen and I'm yet to win a medal for my cooking. But when it comes to custard, I don't need a medal for that because it comes with every box. Now, when we found out that Clover just launched their brand new vanilla flavored custard, we had to whip up the perfect dessert that can be smothered in this creamy gold. And this morning we are making some grilled peaches with a spiced almond crumble, and we're going to serve it with as much custard as possible. In fact, it's up to you to decide how much custard you would want. So G-Man,
all of the custard. We want all of the custard this morning.
As much as the bowl can hold. How's that for a compromise?
I love it. I love the fact that what would normally be a side almost becomes the body of the dessert here because it is so good. Cannot wait to taste the vanilla flavor hint as well. Absolutely beautiful. But let's provide some sounding boards for our beautiful custard, shall we?
So we are doing two different components. I am going to start with the crumble. I'm starting off with some almond flour. Almond. I actually got all the ingredients' name except this, but we are good. We're going to use it.
Oh, and that's gonna crumble up. That's gonna get so crispy. I love it.
You're going to just grill our peaches for us, and this is something you can make in the blender like we are, or you can also use your hands and manually make it. We're going in with our butter, and the secret to this is you don't want to use warm hands. You don't want to overdo it because you also don't want your butter to melt. We're going in with raw almonds. We are going in with some spices. So we're going to go in with cardamom and ginger.
Oh, lovely. I suppose you really want the heady spices for something like this.
They are full-bodied, and we're going in with a bit of cinnamon and a little pinch of salt.
I think, the part of the food theatre is getting those perfect little griddle marks. So that's my main goal here. Obviously, you don't really need to cook the fruit. We're not stewing it. It's going to have a beautiful flavour profile, regardless of how far you push that kind of caramelization of the sugars. So you just mainly want the beautiful effect. Are you juggling fruits around?
We lost an ingredient, but you will add some zest to...
And we did get some of the zest in, so as long as we get that fresh hit, it's fine. So
that's all that matters. So I don't know what it is with graters and this thing. I've warned them I'm not good with it.
Handle with care.
Give it a bit of a blitz.
Oh, wow. It all comes together.
It all comes together, and you want it to be a beautiful texture. In fact, I'll show you. We've got some ready crumble here, and that's what you want.
Oh, the smell of that, the toastiness.
The toastiness,
is incredible.
And you get that toastiness by actually, once this is all mixed up, you'll spread it out onto your tray and pop it into the oven, and that's what will give you your beautiful toastiness.
Oh, and you want that. You want the texture of this. It's going to make this a meal. You need that crunch.
Now we also need to taste the incredible custard because besides being delicious, Clover's new vanilla-flavored custard also comes with some major bragging rights. It's made with 75% dairy and it is 100% real custard, and that's why it is also so smooth and creamy. So let's have a taste.
Cheers to you, sister.
Oh, it like disappears in your mouth.
Wow, it's gone before it's there.
It's so creamy.
Ooh, that is really good, and you do get that little hint of vanilla. It's not like an overpowering additive. It just sings underneath. Absolute wow, that is good.
It really is good. Oh, amazing. Now it is...
Yummy.
Are you okay there with your peaches?
I think so. I just want that perfect griddle mark underneath.
I think you need to heat up your pan more.
Let's crank it up even more.
Let's crank it up, because I think it's also customary for most people that when you finish your dessert, your seconds is actually just a few extra spoonfuls of custard.
Fair game.
Don't you think?
Fair game.
Most people always go back for seconds.
There we go. We're getting some beautiful griddles. Look at those.
Oh, that is
now
beautiful.
We are winning it live.
That is what we are looking for. So I'm going to dish up. We've got a beautiful finished one, but we've got an extra one here because we've got all of these beautiful ingredients. We're going to start off with a little bit of our... In fact, I feel like we need to start off with our delicious Clover custard vanilla flavour. And then we'll pop the peaches to the side. So we'll just dish up.
I don't know, it's always a challenge for us when we've got to recreate what our amazing kitchen team have done. So I know we put the kind of the level quite high up there. Don't be too judgmental on yourself, okay?
No, not at all.
With a dessert like this, it all comes together beautifully. The flavour is what we are looking for. But if you can just get these griddle marks right, I think we are winning.
I think you've got it perfectly right.
I think those are great, eh?
We'll put the beautiful sides up and we can place our peaches there.
All
All
there
of
we
them.
go.
There we go. And then we'll finish off, as Graham puts our peaches down, we're going to finish off with some beautiful crumble.
That looks stunning.
It does look stunning, and I love the sweetness that also comes from the peach flavour. There we go.
It's a beautiful fruit to caramelize.
Oh, there we go.
go.
If you want to get your hands on this incredible recipe, it is available at expressoshow.com. We've got tasting spoons. We're going to finish off with some fresh whipped cream, little dollops. Look at that. It looks like
Exquisite.
our food stylists. I always love to try and mimic them. It's never a success.
But a little bit of effort goes a long way in this space. Oh, and a sprig of just the colours that are involved here are beautiful, and they can, I suppose, to an extent, speak to the change in season as well. I don't want this little guy to get left behind.
No, we do not want to miss out on anything. There you go.
And that is exquisite, and it took us all of like 4 minutes to make. I think the real legwork with creating your crumble, definitely worth it to get that textural element, but also the nice heady spices to balance it all out. You get the beautiful sugars coming through in your peaches. Perfect combination, and actually quite light because you don't have a massive amount of pastry or sugar involved. It's not over the top. I think it's absolutely perfect.
Absolutely perfect indeed. So to get your hands on this recipe, expressoshow.com.
Oh, that looks great.
Elevate your custard game with the all-new vanilla-flavoured Clover custard. So creamy and smooth, it makes all the other desserts a little jelly.